Alrighty, welcome back to Crappy Off Brands. We haven't been here in a while. I'm not sure why. Maybe because the top post is definitely an old repost we've seen before. I can tell just from the title and thumbnail, but hopefully otherwise quality content will be present. We begin with number 19, Nordic fish, which is, of course, based upon the popular Scandinavian fish, also sometimes known as Swedish fish. This is basically Trader Joe's entire business model. I wouldn't be surprised if you got them there. I grew up on Honey Nut O's. Not Honey Nut Cheerios, Honey Nut O's from Trader Joe's. They're cheaper than Honey Nut Cheerios because they're the Trader Joe's version, and they also taste fantastic. Nordic fish for breakfast. Might be better than the original Sandwich Hub. Oh my God, is it real? Is it not photoshopped? No, I don't believe it. This couldn't be. No way. Oh my God. Is this okay? I mean, I don't see any non-English on any of the signs here. So it's like it's an English-speaking country, and even in non-English speaking countries, that particular website has gotta be well known. I mean, I hope your sandwiches are tasty. I mean, I guess anyone who has gone there has come to Sandwich Hub before. So, oh my God, wow. You know, the website doesn't actually satiate your physical hunger, so I agree. It might be better than the original. A sandwich is pretty good, as long as it's a good sandwich. Found these in Vietnam today. The North Fake. You know what? At least they're very upfront with things right there. You can't argue. It's like, hey, we're not trying to pretend that we're a legitimate version of the North Face. We say fake right on the product, all right? You can't really get mad at us. We're very upfront. If anyone buys it thinking that we're the real thing, they obviously just can't read so good. Perhaps in Vietnam, there might not be as many people who are able to read Latin characters. I don't know for sure. But it might look similar enough. To be fair, as I've said many times before, and I'm sure the clips will be compared on the Captain Sparkle subreddit. If there were various brands with Chinese characters or Japanese, and you swapped them out or something like that, or I should say Vietnamese because we're in Vietnam here, I would not notice the difference if they were on two separate days. So you got me. Oh my God, The Simpsons is real. Krusty Burger. You know, if you're just gonna go full out and use actual imagery from The Simpsons, you might as well just use the name. Why bother changing the name from Krusty to Krusty if you're just gonna use their IP anyway? It's like, well, let's just see how long we're gonna be able to get away with the whole thing. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference swapping one letter out. Like, no one's pretending that this is something else. Kanto Fried Chicken. Isn't Kanto one of the Pokemon regions? Which is probably actually a region in Japan. So actually what they're serving here is, what's the Pokemon that's closest to, these are Blazikens actually. I mean, it's already made, right? Blaziken is a fiery chicken. So it's already on fire and cooked. Have some nice fresh Blaziken. Sorry, Blaziken. Blazikens are also probably not from Kanto, or is it? I don't know. Incredible Folk is definitely my favorite superhero. Mapvel. I mean, Iron Man looks legit. Captain Amphika. You misspell that one. Like, there are a few ways to double check the spelling on America. I feel like that's a word that's pretty easy to get a good reference for, but you got Captain right. Seems like it'd be more difficult, because if you're just like doing Captain off of phonetic sounds, you'd be like Capten. That's my new channel where we're doing Hooked on Phonics. Captain Sparkles, and the Z is still there because it actually does sound more like a Z than an S when you sparkles, not sparkles. You don't say sparkles really. So we've already got the phonetics on the last part, and Erkney Beidel Folk. That should be Hulk's curse word. He stubs his toe or something. Folk! That should be my new way to pronounce. Instead of fork, we're switching it up. We're going folk! Fulking shorts. YouTube probably thinks I'm actually saying the word, though, and now I've probably been demonetized. McTime. McBurger? Well, I mean, you combine the best of both worlds. You're like, I mean, which should we rip off? Why not both? And then people will be like, I'm feeling like I can't decide between McDonald's and Burger King. Let's go to McBurger. It'll be the best of both worlds. We can't possibly go wrong. Also, real Coca-Cola logo up there, just to add to the ripoff. Went to China, bought this for like $3. I mean, of course you did. Of course you did. The traditional Peppa Pig Gucci hybrid combination of crappy off-brands that you only see sold apparently in places in China. I feel like we've just seen this, and this isn't a repost. It's just these must exist everywhere. And Peppa Pig is just quite the icon over in high fashion in China. Just love to combine it with all the other fashion house logos. It's so fascinating. I saw this short and laughed my fulking ace off. Likers. This might not even be a crappy off-brand. This is just satire, parody, or wordplay. That could be a YouTuber merchandise, honestly. There's gotta be some YouTuber out there just like, you guys, well, I refer to people as the weight re-rackers, at least on the main channel when we're doing the Captain Sparkles subreddit videos, because that's what everyone's known on like the sidebar. It's the weight re-rackers, because you gotta re-rack your weights at the gym. Anyway, so it's like there's gotta be some YouTuber out there who refers to his audience as the likers, which does sound kind of weird, but I mean, for the sake of the algorithm, that's probably good, because they probably like his videos way higher percentage of the time than most people do. He probably gets like way higher percentage ratio numbers than the grand majority of people. So this is his merchandise. Maybe I should do it if no one else has. All right, what up, guys? You don't have a name on this channel yet, so you're the likers now, and I'm gonna make some merch just for you guys. You can wear some likers merch and get everyone watching my videos. Thank you, much appreciated. Didn't know where to put this. All I know is it isn't the real thing. The 44th president of the United States of America, King Omaha. You literally just said president, and then you proceeded to call him king. I think the two of those are pretty mutually exclusive, actually. Unless his name is just King. Like that's on his birth certificate. King Omaha. He just previously was the King of Omaha, but adopted that, did a legal name change and all that from his previous given birth name. So when he ran for president and won, that was just, his name is King Omaha. So, can't. God. How to cash in on Endgame. The Stones of Infinity. I feel like this is less of a crappy off-brand and more of like trying to capitalize off of pop culture, which, I mean, you could probably get away with this, I would imagine, if you're like a candy store. Is it a candy store? If it's not a candy store, I'm very disappointed, because some small child is going to definitely try to eat that. Then they're going to turn into Thanos, and it's going to be a whole problem. Okay? So please put a label on there. DQ's estranged husband, Dairy King. I'm really sorry, but it looks very depressing. That divorce went very, very poorly, and he must have started drinking. I think Dairy King serves alcohol, so actually it might end up being more popular than Dairy Queen, but it looks like a little too much alcohol here. Like, let's scale it back maybe just a little bit on this one. Behold, Biohazard Boy. Oh my god. Is this an action figure set? Subscribe giveaway. Oh, 1/6 scale collectible figure, spelled right. I definitely should have read that first. That's actually pretty, 1/6. That's like pretty big, isn't it? It's like, that's pretty sizable, like desk figure, something like that. 2 different sets of shoes that you're able to put on as soon as you take off the boots, the hazmat suit, which doesn't look like it's very removable. And also you can swap out his hands depending upon what hand positioning you like. It's kind of creepy. Just I'm like seeing this in some kind of serial killer setup thing in CSI. It's just they stumble upon a house and has a bunch of different just hands laying across the table. Ugh. No thanks. A friend sent me this. Andy the Talking Hedgehog. This is it's part of the Sharknado cinematic universe. Honestly, it probably is because she's in Sharknado, right? Oh, I think he hosted Ripley's Believe It or Not when I was young and watched that when it would air on TV, and I had cable. I know he was like well known for something else before that, but I don't remember what. But now he's known for Andy the Talking Hedgehog. I'm so sorry, man. It's okay. Like I will probably be there too when my YouTube channels are like over and done and I'm old and nobody cares about me. And I'm not saying nobody cares about you at all. I'm just saying it's probably we're gonna be in the same spot. So we're in this together probably at some point. Morgs is the ultimate crappy off-brand. Oh God, are we gonna get into some YouTuber drama here? Okay, so Mr. Beast being the original, and let's see. So 7 months ago, 24 hours straight in slime. 6 months ago, 24 hours in slime. 3 months ago, 24 hours in asylum. 2 months ago, 24 hours in asylum. There is a slight trend here. 100 million Orbeez in my friend's backyard 5 months ago. 100 million Orbeez in my mom's backyard 1 month ago. 4 months ago, 24 hours prison. 5 days ago, 24 hours prison. I mean, I'm not saying anything. There is a trend, but it could be purely coincidental. Off-brand of off-brands. Oh my God, they actually used it in an advertisement. That's fantastic. They're like A, B. They have done every single one. Every single letter that could be swapped for the K, they have done. That's amazing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, UFC chicken. Can't UFC chicken. They actually, you watched the cockfight before it's served to you. But they have genetically modified ones that actually tackle each other with arms that grew out where their wings were supposed to be. I can't. Jesus. Not this belongs here. Eat my shorts. Eat pants. Poor Sonic. Part of me believes that there's some kind of conspiracy that they did Sonic like that, knowing that they were going to release the movie with Sonic in a more normal form, but they did it to generate a bunch of promotion and publicity for the movie, because it got way more people talking about the movie than if they just did it like this from the beginning. And then they got to be like, oh, we heard your community feedback and we'll adjust how Sonic looks. I'm like, I bet you had it already rendered with it looking more like this than that, and you did that for... I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory. That may or may not. It's probably not true, but, like, there's no way that you would have that and be like, yes, this looks good when you have such an obvious model. Like, Sonic is already a 3D model, and you can just use that and bring it into the movie. Like, yeah, I guess add slightly more realistic hair effects on it, but like you already had it. You didn't need to go and make it look like a person dressed up in a crappy costume. There's no... Oh man. Okay, that's why I have a hard time believing that they didn't... I don't freaking know, though. I saw this today and the logo reminded me of something. Robots. They're just fans of Reddit. That's all. There's a lot of computers in there where you're able to browse Reddit if you want. If you don't have a computer at home, it's an internet cafe, but they're big fans of Reddit, and that's all you can do. You can't browse to any other website. You can't even follow the links through to other sites if you're on a subreddit that directs you off-site. Sorry. And the top for the last month that isn't a repost, maybe, ... Eat my shorts. This is the new Drake meme. God dang it. What is that? What is that? It's not a real... Oh, God, don't tell me. Oh, geez, it's going to be like... That dog has actually experienced a severe allergic reaction to being stung by a bee in the vicinity of its head, and it needs to go to a vet right this second, otherwise things are going to be really bad. Like, it's a stuffed animal, right? Not a dog that got stung by a bee. Please tell me the dog is okay, all right? That's all I want to hear, or that it's not a real dog. And we'll just click on this because it's top of the last month, but we've seen it anyway. Why spend $1,000 on a Supreme shirt? We can buy this. Is $1,000 for a Supreme shirt? No, it's not. Really? Or is that the resale market? Is it that? God damn it. And there you go. We've seen it before, but there's no way it is $1,000 fucking dollars to get it. Oh my. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.